Hi, welcome back to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to review what we talked about last time. 所以然, which simply means reasoning. We have 所. It's about with everything we talked about so far. 所以 means reasoning. 然 means the conclusion. So altogether, it's basically 3 steps in the logic. Okay, so today we're going to continue with the character 然. 然 in the previous one means conclusion, right? Means agreement. So we come to the agreement that we talked about this. So it's our twisted way to say that's kind of conclusion. But over here, it's not agreement. It's disagreement, almost like. It's a logic operator to say, with all the above that we talk about, however, you're not going to get what you thought you're going to get logically. So 然 over here, actually, because 然 is a multiple meaning Chinese character, like most of the Chinese characters, that there are multiple meaning. So how to decide what it means here in this context? Because we have other characters that are omitted in this expression. And this actually is a contemporary Chinese expression. So it's a much longer form in the fully spelled out. Over there, you see the full context. But because someone creatively combined 3 characters from that full line of expression, and we have to search up to see what that means. It's not just by the 3 characters can give us enough context to decide what the meaning of each one. So 然 here actually used next to 耳. 耳 is not written over here. But it was in the original text. 然耳. Okay, I should have read the whole thing. 然并卵. 然并卵. So only 3 characters. The full meaning, the full text from these characters are 然耳并没有什么卵用. It's a long expression, right? So contemporary Chinese, whoever came up with this, just picked the 3 characters. So 然而 together, it means however. Both 然 and 耳 are logic operators, and they could carry multiple meanings. But when these 2 link together, for sure it becomes however. It's a twist of logic. 并, okay. 并 the character got original form like this, and we kind of can see being got this human figure, original 2-leg stick figure, human figure, kind of sideways, kind of stylized, because we also have other like forms of this 2-legged symbol. But still over here, even if it's a stylized sideways, it still means a person, of human figure. And then we have 2 next to each other. So when Chinese repeat its symbols in one character, it has some meaning assigned to it. In this in this word, it is like you see the mirror image of 2 exactly the same next to each other, right? So the 2 persons next to each other means follow. And this 2, the bottom portion is actually a pronunciation maker for the character. The top portion, the 2 follow, 2 human figures means follow, right? Are the meaning maker. So together it means something side by side. Because without the bottom part, it is follow, right? So it cannot mean follow again. It has to have its own meaning. It means side by side. So this one is a logic operator in this sentence. It doesn't mean side by side. It means logically we have further evidence. So it's like in the furthermore, almost like a furthermore, right? So it is, so we have, however, a meaning twist. And so continue on that twisted, flipped meaning side, right? 卵. Okay, this is written originally look like this. It's symmetrical, right? But in written forms, because if writing this way, it's a little bit more difficult. But written like this, it looks almost symmetrical, but the two sides are not exactly the same. That way, it's probably easier for the eyes to distinguish as well. But you can see it came from this symmetrical image. And this, from this image, we almost can see this is the, what do you call it? Oviparous. So it's the ovary, the egg of some, for example, like a frogs, right? They have the egg floating outside their body, and then they got hatched. So this egg is attached to something external and hatching over there. Right? That's the signifier. I mean, this image just illustrate this is the kind of the eggs outside the body hatching. But over here, it refers to the balls of men. And just like this is kind of universal between English and Chinese, that balls are used instead of referring to an organ on the male body. It was used as an intensifier of your tone. So it almost like an adverb. It's like a strong emotion injected over there, but we don't exactly know what we're talking about. And that's the expression. Altogether, it doesn't give you the concrete, like what exactly talked about. It only gives you the tone of the sentence. It's like a dissatisfaction of what's going on. It gives you, okay, logically, it's a twist, right? So with all the above, something in the context before, and continue on this path, and something, strong emotion put in there, like balls. Something when we talk about something. So this is the original fully worded out expression. You see how much it got admitted, right? So we have 人, and this R was skipped, and 并 put in there, right? And 没什么, 没 means negation, 什么 means what. And 卵 was kept there. 用 means useful or functional or working. 卵用 together, intensified working, something works, right? Or something is useful. You get the result you want. But here means there's a negation. You didn't get whatever you want. And this is intensified with that balls adverb. So the whole thing is like exactly like this gesture. It's like after all the above that I've done or giving you the context what happened. However, and this negation amazingly skipped. It didn't say something didn't happen as expected. Skip that one, but instead kept the intensifier to say it's a strongly disappointed situation that you didn't get what you planned out or you worked on. So altogether, it means nonetheless. So whatever you do, however, and there's nothing that happened to your satisfaction. I hope that's not the case for you, and see you another day.